Yo, 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 this is your girl Bernicia, back again with Hot Teas Entertainment, and today, boy, do I have some tea for you. So just sit back, sip slow, and be entertained.
Reality TV stars Todd and Julie CHRISLEY are going to prison. A judge sentenced the pair to a combined 19 years for fraud and tax evasion. The CHRISLEYs rose to fame with their show CHRISLEY Knows Best, which follows their tight-knit family. A jury convicted them on several charges earlier this year. U.S. District Judge Eleanor Ross gave Todd CHRISLEY 12 years in prison, while Julie CHRISLEY received 7 years.
Look at them. By all appearances, this is accumulate all this debt, and then around 2011 or 12, they launched their show, CHRISLEY Knows Best, okay? And throughout the 9 years of these people making this show, with the cameras following them around, where they're becoming famous, making millions, in the 9 years, these people managed to evade paying taxes, okay, with the help of their accountant, Peter Tarantino, okay? He was also sentenced to 3 years in prison and 3 years of supervised release. So he didn't get away with shit either, okay? He was charged with conspiring to defraud the IRS and evading of collection of delinquent taxes, okay? So he basically helped them push the pin so that they can pull this off, okay? The thing that makes this so hilarious, for lack of better words, I mean, it's one of those things that's so sad that it's funny. These people basically told 101 damn lies to keep from facing judgment, okay? Todd CHRISLEY's lawyer said in the filing that the government never produced any evidence and that he meant to defraud the bank, and that the loss amount calculated was incorrect. He also said that the offenses that were committed a long time ago, and that he has no serious criminal history. So therefore, that would make no criminal history and medical conditions that would make imprisonment disproportionately harsh. And these is the words that they used: disproportionately harsh. His lawyer also submitted letters from friends and business associates, all who was willing to lie for them and say that they have a history of good deeds and were striving to help others. I don't understand it, because with them failing to pay the many taxes, that falls back on the rest of us regular tax-paying citizens. I mean, we have no choice. I mean, especially those of us who work a 9 to 5. Listen, they take our taxes out of our damn check, and I'll be damned if these motherfuckers who are already rich is gonna get away with it. You know what I'm saying? Well, bitch, I gotta pay my taxes. Hell, I haven't even got my tax returns, but that's neither here nor there. With that being said, they also said that he's responsible for taking care of many people, and that would be harmed by him being in prison. People such as his mom and people who work for the show, which is true, but that's something that they should have thought of before they decided to test the game. You know what I'm saying? The biggest motherfuckers to be scared of, worse than the CIA and the Pentagon, is those from the IRS. If you didn't know, now you know. You guys remember the show Schitt's Creek? How it's been a while since I watched this show, but it was a hit TV show, right? They basically had this well-to-do family in the beginning of the show. When the show first premieres, they have the first episode. You got them living in this big old nice luxurious mansion, all these rich designer things in the house, and then you see IRS come knocking on the door collecting all this shit. This is what this situation remind me of. Up shit's creek. Y'all want to know the craziest?
There's no fighting. You know, you discipline your kids, you control your wife. Your mother is a hoot. And I love that you're spending money and I'm not seeing where it's coming from. Like, how do you where do you get money? Because that department store is not the business. Like, I'm trying to figure it out.
Depends on what corner I work on.
Okay.
But you know, I've been doing real estate for 25 years. I still work every day.
Real estate.
I still work every day, developing, selling, buying. And I don't control my wife. My wife lets me think I control her. My wife, and she's done such a good job at that I believe it myself. I think that our show relates to so many people because we have real problems. And I feel like we would be a fraud if we were not letting you see all of the real stuff.
So where?
Y'all better pay attention now. But that's just the thing, Todd. You are a fraud, and so is your wife, and so is your accountant. But continue.
Where's the department store? Because I know that you guys were living in Atlanta.
Still have our home in Atlanta.
And you had a wonderful department store, or have, but now you've moved to Nashville. But what's up with the department store?
We are, at the time, in first season, we were starting to open a department store, and offers were brought to us for us to do it on a larger level, like HSN, online, things like that. So Savannah's coming out the first with her collection for Home Shopping Network.
Okay, gotcha.
And then I'll have a line that comes out in 2018.
And okay, now your whole family has moved to Nashville, you all. So what made you move there?
Well, the fact that I have no income taxes in Tennessee was a plus, but
Now, what I can admit is that to be able to pull off all of these scams and bank fraud and you know, hiding their money from the IRS, to be able to have pulled it off for as long as they have, it has to take some smarts, okay? And I understand that they had help from their accountant, but these people been on a hustle, been you know, criming and committing and all of this before the accountant, okay? So to do all of this, it takes a certain level of smarts, okay? But please trust and believe. What's done in the dark will be revealed in the light, okay? The roosters will come home to roost, okay? Or however that saying go. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to playing with the IRS, yeah, it's gonna get caught. And when you do the crime, you will do the time, okay? And that's just the way it is, okay? The fact that, you know, Todd and Julie both, they were so cocky to they were cocky and they got greedy, because if you ask me, they had already gotten away when they filed bankruptcy for all the debt that they had accumulated. When they filed bankruptcy and their slate basically got wiped over clean, it's kind of hard to believe that they would try it again and you know what I'm saying, not pay their taxes. Hell, I'm mad. I pay my tax get taken out my check, and Uncle Sam never forget to collect on time, okay? So I don't see how the hell these motherfuckers managed to get away with it for so long, but they did. Okay, they did. In the end, Todd was given 12 years in prison plus 16 months of probation by the U.S. District Judge Eleanor Ross. Okay, she's a judge in Atlanta. Okay, so she gave Todd 12 years, and Julie Chrisley got 7 years behind bars and 16 months of probation. Crime don't pay. I mean, and even if you think it does, the repercussions far, far outweigh the benefit. Because now because of their actions, they have practically torn their family apart. They have an elderly mom who was dependent on them for all, you know, you know, was dependent on them. And then you have the children. I'm very sad that things turned out like this, because I did watch their show and I did enjoy their family dynamic. The mom was a key, and I can understand what Todd gets it from, because his mom, not only do he look like her, but shit, they were very funny individuals, very candid people, and I'm sad that this is how things played out for them. But at the end of the day, this is what happens when you do shit that you're not supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's enough about them. I'm out. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and please comment. Tell me what you guys think. How you guys feeling about this whole situation, or shit, if you even care. With that being said, deuces. Out of here.